Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Today, our topic is Jinnah's vision of Pakistan. Muhammad Ali Jinnah's 11th August speech is one of the most famous speech made by Muhammad Ali Jinnah, the founding father of Pakistan and known as QUAID AZAM. Today, there is hardly a more contentious issue in Pakistan than the issue of Jinnah's vision. While Pakistan was created as a result of what could be described as Indian Muslim nationalism, Jinnah was widely held as a competent barrister who had once championed the cause of widely Hindu-Muslim unity and a united India. When the partition of India finally occurred, Jinnah, soon to be Governor General of the Dominion of Pakistan, gave expression to his vision of Pakistan in an address to the Constituent Assembly on August 11, 1947. He spoke of an inclusive and impartial government, religious freedom, rule of laws and equality for all. He also seemed to advocate the ideology of Pakistan. Mr. President, ladies and gentlemen, I accordingly thank you with the utmost sincerity for the honor you have conferred upon me, the greatest honor that is possible to confer, by electing me as your first president. I also thank those leaders who have spoken in appreciation of my service and their personal reference to me. I sincerely hope that with your support and your cooperation, we shall make this Constituent Assembly an example to the world. The Constituent Assembly has got two main functions to perform. The first is the very onerous and responsible task of forming the future constitution of Pakistan, and the second of functioning as a full and complete sovereign body as the federal legislature of Pakistan. We have to do the complete sovereign body as the federal legislative of Pakistan. We have to do the best we can in adopting a provisional constituent for the federal legislation of Pakistan. You know really that not only we ourselves are wondering, but I think this whole world is wondering at this unprecedented cyclonic revolution, which has brought about the plan of creating and establishing two independent sovereign dominions in the subcontinent. As it has been unprecedented. There is no parallel in the history of the world. This mighty subcontinent with all kinds of inhabitants has been brought under a plan which is titanic, unknown, unparalleled. And what is very important with regards to it is that we have achieved it peacefully and by means of an evolution of the greatest possible character. Dealing with our first function is the assembly. I cannot make any well-considered pronunciation at this moment, but I shall say a few things as they occur to me. The first and the foremost thing that I would like to emphasize is this: remember that you are now a sovereign legislative body and you have got all the powers. It therefore places on your gravest responsibility as to how you should take your decisions. The first observation that I would like to make is this: you will no doubt agree with me that the first duty of the government is to maintain laws and orders so that the life, property and religious belief of its subjects are fully protected by the state. The second thing that occurs to me is this: one of the biggest curses from which India is suffering. I do not say that other countries are free from it, but I think our condition is much worse, is bribery and corruption. That really is a poison. We must put that down with an iron hand, and I hope that you will take adequate measures as soon as it is possible for this assembly to do so. The next thing that strikes me is this: here again it is legacy which has been passed on to us, along with many other things good and bad. Has arrived this great evil, the evil of nepotism and jobbery. I want to make it quite clear that I shall never tolerate any kind of jobbery, nepotism or any influence directly or indirectly brought to bear upon me. Whenever I will find that such a practice is in vogue or is continuing anywhere, low or high, I shall certainly not countenance it. Now I think we should keep that in front of us, our ideal, and you will find that in the course of time Hindus will cease to be Hindus and Muslims will cease to be Muslims, not in the religious sense because that is personal faith of each individual, but in the political sense as citizens of the state. Well, gentlemen, I do not wish to take up any more of your time, and thank you again for the honor you have done to me. I shall always be guided by the principles of justice and fair play without any, as input in the political language, prejudice or ill will. In other words, partially of favoritism. My guiding principle will be justice and complete impartiality, and I am sure that your support and cooperation, I can look forward to Pakistan become one of the greatest nations of the world. Don't forget to subscribe my channel.